Hey, Ronnie here from the Dancing is Forbidden podcast. In this video, we are continuing our series of brand new, unofficial commentaries recorded for Aqua Teen episodes that didn't already have DVD commentaries. Today we're talking MCP pants, and joining us is Aqua Teen's co-creator Matt Maiellaro, producer and editor J. Wade Edwards, artist Matthew I Jenkins, and production assistant John Brestan. Check the description for links to what they've been up to. They've got all sorts of cool stuff going on that you'll want to know about. For example, Matthew Jenkins is selling original Aqua Teen production art, and he does commissions. More on that in the description. One heads up, I had to get creative with the visuals to get around YouTube's copyright filter. Sorry about that. You can find more about the podcast at dancingisforbidden.com. Enjoy.
So just so you guys know, this background's from Johnny Quest, and that's from the later Johnny Quest.
And Dr. Weird is weird because he didn't have armpit hair.
That's right.
He's got leg hair. It just fell. Gravity pulled it down.
Did you know that, was it Dr. Weird that was originally going to have those backward legs, Matt?
We went through a few iterations of him.
Yeah.
But then when we saw the nipples, that was when we knew.
That's right.
The design was done.
That's right.
Oh, weird. Normally, Frylock... Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just going to say that Frylock, his beard's normally clipped because we were pulling it off of a standard definition. But here I can't see the clipping.
That's because this is standard def. We made it work.
It's action safe.
Yeah.
On this.
Yeah. Early there was like a few little things that we didn't have in animation the first season. Like we didn't have a full turn from left to right or right to left for Master Shake. Uh-huh. So we had to like cheat it.
So you cut away to Meatwad, they cut back and he's facing the right direction?
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, when we were working on Plantasm was the first time ever, I was told, that we turned Meatwad from 1 3/4 to the other 3/4 in the same shot.
That never existed. Absolutely never existed. Yeah. Meatwad never had a turn left to right, right to left. Yeah.
Now, is this the first appearance of this guitar?
I think it is. No, wait.
Was it? Did Dr. Weird have the guitar?
I think it was in the first Moonanites.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And is that the same jam box from the pilot?
Yes, definitely. Just up-resed.
Cool.
Frylock's so mad here.
I love all the doodles on the wall.
Yeah. Shout out Bob Pettit for the backgrounds.
Yep.
He did the live action one.
He would work so hard. He would work so hard on making them so realistic.
Yeah. Yeah, they look great.
It's the same with the sound effects in Aqua Teen. We never used a cartoony sound effect. They're all real life, real world, very painful sound
exactly.
effects.
And that was like, to me, that was like, I mean, making the whole thing was fun, but to cap it off with sound design, that was like my thing. I love it.
Yeah, I know you would spend a lot of time in sound design.
Yeah.
I would come back from the music library with just the worst CDs and hand them to Jay. And Jay would just like just scan through them and then just throw the DVD out. Like, go back to the library, John.
You did it wrong.
We had, like, I don't know how long we expected this to go past season 1, but we kept a library of every sound effect collected for each episode and every piece of music collected for each episode. And that's why you would hear, that's why there's a consistency through the whole series, a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Back then, we didn't know how long the network would go.
Right.
Yeah. And Frylock's the only one who doesn't have a character noise because he's just floating.
Oh, yeah.
But Meatwad is me squishing hamburger meat, and then Shake is an actual shake that I had. We recorded all that stuff.
Foley. We made a Foley library of sounds. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. And it's some dude at Soapbox wore flip-flops that day, and that's Carl's flip-flops.
You're kidding. I never knew that.
No, totally. And all he did was come in and we mic'd the floor. Roy was there, and the guy just walked back and forth a few times.
Amazing. That's so great.
I forgot his name, though.
Oh, man.
Uncredited forever.
Legendary Foley artist.
Yeah. Looks like he's just got a mouthful of food.
Oh, he's eating candy.
His head is sitting too high on his body there.
Oh, yeah.
It's odd.
It's a new body because it's a different new body because he's shirtless and in the shorts.
Oh, interesting.
So we just cut off the head from the regular animation and put it on there.
His posture's too good.
Cool.
That's got to be a Clay Croker hair right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Bob did those props too, right?
Oh, yeah. Campfire. Space Ghost Campfire.
Yeah, dude. Dave and I and Bassarat out at the field where they would chant to the devil. We made a fire and filmed it on Betacam.
If you listen carefully, you can still hear the chants.
Yeah, I think we would even use the sound from that Betacam tape for the fire crackling.
I think that fire's in Plantasm. I think it went on for decades.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a background coming up. I think it's from Johnny Quest. It's like a pan from like a freighter ship over to this door.
To the warehouse.
Yeah, well, that's where I was teaching myself Photoshop. So it's like 3 different screen caps that I stitched together.
Nice.
And
it's just hilarious to me how the backgrounds are all blurry. It's like, we need to punch in. We only have this wide shot of the back. Just punch in.
Just punch in. Don't up-res it.
Don't even think about it. Just
Don't
go.
redraw it.
Well, I mean, the human eye, that's how the human eye works. We're focused on the people.
It's because we changed lenses in the 3D. No.
We did. You're right. Yeah, we had real lenses connected to the computers. That's my actual car.
Well, it was just like, hey, either we do this or we don't have this shot. So let's just do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Did we take a photo of your actual car and have someone?
I did. Yep. Took a photo, sent it to Matt. You did the 2 Wicked stuff, right?
Me?
Oh, no, it was Bob.
Yeah, I don't remember doing that.
Yeah. So I had that actual car, took a picture, sent it to Bob. And then when I donated that car to the Kidney Foundation, Dave and I were writing an episode, and the guy came to get it, and then we wrote an episode about Kidney Car.
Kidney car.
Yeah.
Life becomes art.
Now, is this the one where there's the live action background where Pea Pants lives that was actually up the street on Northside Avenue? Remember that weird looking pastel-y building? Or is that in another Pants episode?
Where he goes and where there's like a performance? Is that the one with dancing?
Yeah, maybe that's
a warehouse full of garbage.
Yeah, that's a
but the exterior was an actual building that was not far from us, and Inkatanawat went up there and took pictures of it.
That had the barrel roof. That's a different episode, I think.
That was Arby's.
It was an old Arby's or an old pizza place. Yeah.
Yeah, I took that photo.
Oh, you did? Okay.
It showed up in the shorts and Plutonians. No.
Yeah, but it was in an episode as well. Just don't remember which one.
Yeah, it's in the other Pea Pants episode. Oh no, it's Zach, the guitarist. Zach.
I think that's in this one too. I think it's at the end. I want to say.
Oh,
should we talk about the famous person that tried to sue Adult Swim over this MCP Pants character?
No. Well, we don't work there. We don't work there anymore.
Because it's not cool, man. Yes, that really did happen.
Yes, as a comic book artist.
Can't remember. There were a few people who did that. So
everybody looking for that easy nickel.
Feel free to delete this, but it's the Flaming Carrot guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So the cool thing about every song that's in an Aqua Teen, including the Mastodon stuff, was Dave and I would write all the lyrics.
Really?
And then just give it to the artist, Pea Pants, Master, whatever, and they would fit it in to, so they did the music and performed it.
What about the original Scully D song? Did he write those? Or did you write those?
Not that one. I mean, in the episodes. No, Scully did the original. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we would just write it, and we knew that it was going to be awkward to fit because the cadence wasn't quite correct and the wording was awkward. But then you get, P Pants and all these other artists that would come in and just kind of fit it in there and make it work.
And you get royalties.
Forever.
Oh yeah, I mean
Forever.
truckloads
Yeah, right?
of royalties. Yeah,
Right.
Truckloads of pennies.
I think it took a long time for them to actually document some of that stuff. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So a lot of it's like
Yeah.
lost to us, but
Right. Your ASCAP BMI account is just filling up.
I love
It
those crazy mouths that.
Oh,
there
they're
it is.
sideways
There it
mouths.
is.
Oh, you're right.
That's-
It is this episode.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the building really looked like that, and then we just
Yeah.
colored it.
Yeah. Northside Drive, somewhere over there.
Yep.
It is this episode.
I bet it's this episode.
I think we reused this building for another episode.
You did
with,
for a few, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is such a crazy mouth.
Frylock changed colors there. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah. Can't believe that building was an actual building. Crazy.
Yeah. Pizzapotamus.
That was real fire.
Oh, that was explosions from WCW. That's the other thing.
Oh, right.
We had some WCW explosions on green screen, and we would just use those. We just found the tape in the library and just used it.
Yeah.
Well, they went under. They don't need it.
They don't know. Who would know?
Nobody. No, they're not going to know.
What was this from, John?
Super Friends.
Yes.
Nice.
Like if the pan kept going, you'd see Superman and Wonder Woman off to the side.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Doing it.
Yeah, doing it.
Yeah. The unaired episode of Super Friends.
And this is a Ben Prisk illustrated ending here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is like packed full of weird things.
You know what it's packed full of is like in the beginning they kept saying, well, the network was like, well, who are these characters and where did they come from? And like they wanted to know all this stuff. And Dave and I were like, well, they were born in Egypt and then they were chased by the FBI and then they got into a wooden rocket ship to go to it's like we were just making it up. And then because we didn't know either. And Ben actually we just told Ben just to draw that stuff. And that ended up to be our ending.
I love it. And then it became part of the movie.
Was it ever really officially explained where they came from?
No, we tried to in the first movie, but then we just leave it hanging again.
Because I thought my memory is that Dr. Weird made them. But is that not official?
No, that's not official, and it's like the original incarnation of these guys is from that Space Ghost episode where they're just the mascots, but they're, alive.
Right.
So we never really, I don't think we actually definitively ever.
I don't know why I always assume that. I think that maybe that was just hinted at because Dr. Weird's in it.
Yeah.
And he's such an integral part of the beginning of every episode.
Yeah, and he was for a long time, but we never said that he did it. I think that was sort of an internet rumor kind of thing. And then we tried to do that in the first movie, and then we just derailed it. But, the original concept was we were always going to open on Weird. He was going to create something that would escape, and then the Aqua Teens had to deal with it. So, and then we kind of lost interest in that, but we kept staying on Weird because he was so great.
He got so hard to make those opens for because you wouldn't record them. I remember one time he frantically called me. I was at the office, like, John, we need a Dr. Weird open in 8 hours. I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's possible. He's like, just try something. And then I think I saw Ned, and Ned was like, or you said it, or I said it, or someone said, just cover it with blood. And just do a long pan over, and then just have eyes flash on, and then we did it. 8 hours.
It took you 8 hours to do that?
Man, I was just learning Photoshop.
Yeah, and that was back when you would go buy it at the Apple Store on a disc.
That's right.